Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. This one is a community cast, and it was sent in by Tallahassee, who's actually Salmation in disguise. Yeah, he's got a new alias. He's been on the channel before, but Tallahassee hasn't. That was a tongue twister. Anyway, so yeah, he's playing High Elves, and he's against the Vampire Coast, and the Vampire Coast army is disgusting and cinematic and awesome. And it's a hell of a map for it too, so, you know, sun's out, perfect time for a war. So, load of spearmen. Spearmen are brilliant against Vampire Coast, frankly, because they're cheap. Although they're very defensive units, they can kill anything in melee apart from depth guard. So they're pretty great there. And they've got lovely silver shields to keep themselves from being shot to death. So, yeah, everything you need. Also, a load of white lions of Trace. They're pretty damn good. They are pretty damn handy. If we have a look, they have missile resistance of 30. So not shields, but missile resist. Also, they are more competitive. They have enough armor that Depth Guard actually struggle to get through them very quickly, so the White Lions can actually compete against them. Alright, a bit of support is needed, but they can do okay. Also, they can kill anything else in melee fine. Even though they don't have the best melee defense, they have enough to fight off zombies, so they're pretty great. So, yeah, a lot of fun there. Also, Tyrion. Tyrion has armor piercing now. He's an absolute champ, so gotta love Tyrion. Also, a Lawmaster of Hoeth as a spellcaster. Very resilient, a small target. He's got some missile resist and the block chance, because he can deflect arrows and bullets apparently, because he's just that awesome. But also Spirit Legion Earthblood, you know, keep things healed up and stop the enemy from being healed up. Pretty damn cool. So yeah, Lawmaster Hoeth, very handy in this matchup. I like him. Also the Grey, they can snipe, so they're really just so useful. I mean look at this. Snipe. Boom. Unit remains hidden while firing. You can't shoot what you can't see, and this is going to outrange and to be quicker than anything on the field. So yeah, they're in a pretty good position to just kill whatever they like, frankly. So that's cool. Also, over here, I wouldn't usually recommend a lot of cavalry in this matchup, but these Silver Helms can actually get a lot of work done because there's plenty of tree cover. And the hills, yeah, they can snip the edges and get into all these tasty handgunners very quickly. So you can see his opponent is insane. Count Noctilus on a Necrofex and 2 other Necrofexes, and he still managed to go this wide. Yeah, that just shows how cheap a lot of the units are. It's kind of absurd, frankly. So a whole front line of deckhand mob with polearms. They actually have some pretty good melee defense for zombies. So 20, you know, when you compare that to the spearmen with their attack of 23, they're going to hold out for quite a while, frankly. So a ton of those. Also, in the back, just a load of gunnery mobs with handguns. I think there's, what, 4 units, I think? And then in front there are gunnery mobs as well. So this is a lot. This is a big army. I'd say this is a very good Vampire Coast army. He's really made it stretch. Also, you can see Invocation in a Heck, Sundial, Drowned Dead. Yeah, great spells. The Wraith Storm as well. He's got some great utility here, Count Noctilus. It's not like he just brought a naked Noctilus, you know. He's got everything he needs. So, this doesn't look great for the High Elves, frankly. It's, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. Frankly, I recommend this army against literally anyone. This is crazy. This is crazy good army. So anyway, load of arrow fire coming in. You can see the Necrofex is actually moving up. And frankly, I think that's probably a good idea. I think really you want the Necrofexes to be sort of in line with the front line, so they can just shoot across at things. That's where you get the best value. But it looks like he's cowarding out. He's moving back, which I think is a mistake. Maybe not for this particular Necrofex. He is being hunted by Tyrion, who is getting Wraithstormed right now, which is a pity. Poor Tyrion. He's taken some damage. It's fine. He's got a Heart of Avalon. He'll be okay. So, you see all the guns did actually go a bit too far forward because line of sight issues. So that is very fortunate. Here we're going to see a Sunfang, which is going to do significant damage as soon as it finally goes. There we go. Imagine if that hit right across. It would have wiped out the unit. And over here, you can see all the cavalry has got into these guns. So the gunnery mobs are in trouble, and another unit of Silver Helms has got into these gunnery mobs with handguns. And all that armor piercing is pretty scary. But the Necrofexes can still just do so much damage to cavalry. It is very, very frightening. But anyway, you can see a load of this infantry is really starting to struggle, starting to crumble. But this side is very heavily in favour of the Vampire Coast. The edges are being clipped. They're getting shot in the back. A summon here for the gunnery mobs. They're going to be shooting these white lions in the back. Here, the Lawmaster of Hoeth is trying to deal with Count Noctilus, but with all these handguns, it's pretty dangerous. Here you can see Tyrion is having to make a run because, well, he almost took out a Necrofex, which is fantastic, but all this handgun fire, these handgunners need to get shut down before Tyrion can safely run around this stuff. But The cavalry, pretty safe. They've done a pretty good job here. The Grey, they're still firing. They're up to 50 kills. Mostly just cheap flak, but they're getting into these handguns, killing some of them, which is pretty great. And one necrophag's nearly dead, the other two basically full health. So it's mixed. It's mixed. But the cavalry is starting to come in, so that is really good. If these guys can get into all these handgunners, there's going to be a lot of DPS lost. Sort of. Yeah, just necrophags are so scary. They just do so much damage if they're allowed to. It's criminal. Also, these Daghans mob, I'm pretty sure that was actually the summon from abandoned ship. I'm pretty sure they fell out of that necrophags, which is pretty cool. I do love they have that ability. Here, another Wraith Storm is incoming for Tyrion, so he's running away again. Very injured now, but he's quite hard to hit. You know, even on a horse, he is a fairly small target. And the handgunners are best for that, but he can bob and weave and miss a lot of the necrophags fire. So that's handy. But I think the cavalry are more important to kill. But look how quickly they get killed. You see that shot from that one? Ugh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And then just getting shot to pieces as they run. And frankly, this cavalry would have been great for dealing with these guys, but God, the amount of Overwatch fire is terrifying. Anyway, here you can see Tyrion is keeping these guys busy. All the edges have been clipped a bit here. You know, a lot of the units are starting to run away. It's still not looking great for the High Elves, frankly. Over here, this Moondial summon is just ludicrous. The range, I mean, Noctis summoned it from over there. It is insane how far he can summon units there. And what on earth are they shooting at? Oh, okay, Silver Helms. Cool. Anyway, so, you can see, though, they're getting very injured from just fighting this absolute fodder. They just don't have the armor, so even if they do get hit just a few times, it's going to add up. And with their martial prowess gone, they don't have the melee defense either. So anyway, they're trying to run away, and you see they do actually have Loic Shroud, which can make them very difficult to spot. So that's something. But it's keeping the Grey busy, and the Grey are very valuable. So it means these handgunners, they can keep shooting without getting shot at themselves by something they can't counter. So here, an Earthblood on all of these units, definitely useful. And the cavalry has managed to get in the back line and is doing a lot of work. These necrophexes would be great to fire over, because frankly, you put them on guard mode, you can still fire at things that they're not in melee with. They are very good at ignoring what's at their feet. At least they were in the last patch. I've realised a lot of little tweaks have changed since the press build, that things are being a little bit behaving a little bit differently to how I remembered. So I'm getting used to how the units behave now a little bit more. But it's nice to see they are making little tweaks before release. It seems like everything's in a good place. But anyway, over here you can see another Wraith Storm on Tyrion. So Tyrion is in an awful lot of trouble right now. He is taking a lot of damage. He's taking a lot of damage. But that necrophax is nearly dealt with. Unfortunately, this necrophax is sort of fine again, having been given an invocation to heck, which is very, very frustrating. That's not ideal. And these handguns are still online. Here you can see the Silver Helms are charging in, trying to deal with it. But huge amount of fire coming in. Huge amount of fire from the handguns. And it looks like Noctis is chasing and wipes out half the unit. My word. Yeah. Yeah, not a good day to be a Silver Helm, frankly. And now they're running away, and they're bogged down by nonsense. And, oh, Tyrion's about to die. No, he's fine. Alright, fine, Tyrion. Just trying to add to the suspense here. But, alright, fine. Go ahead and get all your health back. See if I care. So, still a load of handguns. And they have they have a load of ammo left still. And really high model counts. I mean, 120 times 16 ammo times 14. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. These guys have a lot of damage potential. Anyway, these Silver Helms, though, they're still going, keeping these gunnery mob busy. And a lot of the infantry is starting to win out here. Big, juicy blobs of stuff to shoot at with the necrophexes, but the necrophexes are trying to keep this back line secure. So here you can see the almost invisible, the Grey, are moving in, keeping these gunnery mob busy, which is very good. You don't want these handguns surviving. Also over here, Tyrion's coming for another attack on this necrophex, but with the invocation to heck, it'll be quite difficult to damage it quicker than it's damaging Tyrion. So Tyrion's actually getting out of there for now, because the handguns are poised to shoot at him. So he's playing it safe, which is wise. You know, get out of there, don't get murdered. Oof. Ooh, a big hit across them. Anyway, Silver Helms are coming back in. So with the support of the Grey, they might actually be able to get into some of this stuff without them just getting gunned down straight away. Because that would be bad. That would be bad. But all the infantry's finished over here, which means the White Lions and the Lawmaster can all start moving in, which is great. And you can see these White Lions have been dragging down this necrophex, which is absolutely fantastic. You don't want this guy alive. You don't want any of these guys alive. You want them all dead. And the handgun. You want to kill the enemy army, which, now I say it, seems kind of obvious. Yeah, you want to kill the enemy army. That's what you want to do. It's kind of the aim of the game. Anyway, so, Silver Helm's still alive up here, finishing off these gunnery mob. They are disintegrating, which means these cav are free to go attack something else. Tyrion has no choice but to charge into these gunnery mob to try and stop them. He's trying to hit them with the Sunfang, but they're running out of the way. They've avoided pretty much the whole thing, which is a real pity, because that Sun Fang would have really cleaned them up. But, yeah, this Vampire Coast player is not making it easy for him. So here you can see the Grey. They are at their last legs, frankly. They're getting shot at still by these guys that are fighting Tyrion. They don't care that Tyrion's fighting. They're going to keep shooting at the Grey. And they just can't hold out against this. I mean, 115 kills. They've been doing a great job. But, yeah, in combat here, you know, getting shot at from one side and fighting just annoying undead here, it's not good. They're not immune to psychology either, so the fear is constantly going to be hitting them. So it's pretty rough. And unfortunately, this Necrofex managed to get free from those white lions, so he can just shoot at the feet of the other Necrofexes into all of this stuff. It is really bad. And now the Grey are running away. These handguns are back online, so these handgunners are going to be able to shoot into these Silverhelms. But Tyrion is going to go for this other Necrofex. Now that he's on his own, he's going to get some good damage into him. This other Necrofex is really struggling. Noctilus's doing okay, though. Another big hit there. But this Lawmaster is actually just great to have fighting a Necrofex. I mean, he's just got great stats, generally. His anti-infantry, obviously not going to help, but really good armor piercing and just really good combat stats. He's barely getting hit from the quite weak stats. What is it, 46, 30? Compared to 57 and 60. So the Lawmaster is actually in good stead to survive this for a long time, which is really good. Unfortunately here, though, the Silverhelms are getting shot at horrifically. But this isn't looking too bad. Might be able to finish these handguns off. But a lot of this infantry is starting to run away, which definitely doesn't bode well. Tyrion managed to kill one of the Necrofexes, and he's going to move on to the next. Luckily, it looks like this one may actually crumble soon. So he's going for Count Noctilus. These guys look like they're about to go, and still crumbling. Only 600 health left on him. And Noctilus is taking a lot of damage as he abandoned ship has just procced. So suddenly there's a load of deckhand mobs trying to support him. But Noctilus is on his own now. All this stuff is gone. So these handgunners, they're actually still at critical binding. Okay, they're not gone yet. But this Necrofex is about to go. So he's about to drop. Any day now. Oh wow, they all ran away. Are you serious? Okay, those handgunners just won in melee against all them. Never mind. Necrofex is dead though. That's good. And these guys are crumbling now. And it's about this point that his opponent actually calls it a day. I was expecting it sooner. It's about this point. Now. Calls it a day. No? Alright, fine. So yeah, so, the Lawmaster's barely getting touched. He's avoiding all this fire, and he's just whittling down Noctilus. These guys finally getting dealt with. The Grey are coming back. Not the cavalry, but a load of infantry are coming back. Wow, yeah, this really did go longer than I thought it was. I thought it did. Anyway, they're about to be dealt with, and a load of infantry's coming in, and this Lawmaster just won't die. So, yeah, there's no choice. He's got to call it quits. There's no way. I'm sorry we didn't get to see Noctilus fall over, but, I mean, we got to see 2 Necrofexes fall over, so that's something. Huh? Yeah, it is. So, that was a fun match. Really damn cool, actually. 276 kills for these Silverhelms, 136. Only 61 for them, but they got shot horribly. Frankly, it's hundreds of kills for everything. I mean, look at the size of this army, and then all the summons that Noctilus has. I'm amazed this lost, honestly. I mean, 100 kills for each of the Necrofexes. In fact, 108 for either of them and 109 for that one. That's unbelievably similar. I'm amazed how close those kills were. That's sort of ludicrous. I mean, you know, you can't make this stuff up. But, yeah, absolutely amazing. Just a lot of stuff dead, cannonballs flying everywhere, a billion zombies to kill, and a lot of fun had by all. So, yeah. Thanks for sending in the replay, man. This was awesome. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.